New at 5 o'clock tonight, it's been more than 3 years since a U.S. diplomat died while riding her bike in Montgomery County. Sarah Langenkamp and her family, they escaped Ukraine when the war broke out, only for her to die on our streets just weeks later.
Yeah, it was such a sad and tragic ending there. We've been following her husband's journey to advocate for bike and safety for people walking, and his work is paying off. Our Matthew Torres joins us now live from that accident site on River Road in Bethesda. There was a bike there. It's been there since the accident happened. The state is conducting safety improvements there starting this week, too.
That's right, Leslie. And one bicyclist I just spoke to moments earlier says it could not come soon enough. She says she tries to avoid this intersection because she says it's dangerous. Drivers tend to speed, turn the corner without looking, and run the red light. Now, this project, crews were supposed to start it this morning, but because of the rain, ended up delaying it until tomorrow. You can see where the white markings are, where those changes are going to be. It's running from Brookside Drive, where I'm standing, down several blocks, all the way to Little Falls Parkway. A lot of time has passed by, but at the corner of River Road and Brookside Drive, there's this one constant reminder.
I'll be honest, it's, you never get used to it. It's like missing an arm. You need that arm.
It's been more than 3 years since Dan Langenkamp's wife, Sarah, died while riding her bike along the road. A truck driver was turning the corner when he ran over her. Because of this tragedy, Dan found a new purpose.
It should be beautified, but it should be safe.
For years, he's advocated for better bike and pedestrian safety on the local, state, and federal level. His hard work is paying off. This week, the state announced it will improve the bike lanes on the very same stretch of road where Sarah was killed. It includes pavement markings and
green paint on the roads and flex posts that help alert drivers that there are, vulnerable road users.
There are some short-term improvements recommended after this study last year. It found there are several safety challenges and risks pedestrians and bicyclists face based on the current busy traffic and infrastructure.
I think it's great. I think it's really important to let people know that there are people out there who are on a bike.
This is just a credit to Dan Langenkamp. This is someone who has gone through the worst imaginable tragedy.
Council member Andrew Friedson has also been involved from the beginning. He says it took state and county leaders and public and private funding to get to this point.
It needs to be an all-hands-on-deck approach, but State Highway is taking positive steps in the right direction. Unfortunately, it takes longer than any of us would hope.
But Dan says he's pleased, and he thinks his wife would be too.
I hope she would be. I get a little bit emotional even thinking about it. I always keep her in my mind.
Now, this installation is expected to last until the end of October. Keep in mind, there are also long-term recommendations, but that would require infrastructure changes that would also require more money and collaboration. Guys?
Yeah, I just keep thinking if there had been those flex posts there that Dan has been advocating for since he lost his wife and their family was altered incredibly, how maybe that might have saved her.
Yeah,
just having that barrier there.
Looking at this bike lane behind Matthew right there, you can barely tell.
You can
that's reserved for
barely
bike
tell.
riders.
Yeah. All right, Matt, thank you.